Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Monday, November the 12th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me? This is an email address you can use. This is a link to get into our free room. 100% free. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. And I open the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. I start to share my screen then and get live on the mic at about 9:05. Go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a subscription link, and the promo code for 25% off is still valid until 11:59 tonight Eastern Standard Time. So know the time zone you're in. Okay, it is Eastern Standard Time, 11:59 tonight. And again, the deadline for Brokerage Plus will be out of our premium service in I guess November the 15th. So you have another couple of days. If you have our premium service right now, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's part of your package. It'll always be part of your package as long as you maintain your premium subscription. If you don't have a premium subscription right now and you're thinking about getting Brokerage Plus, or you think you'd like to have it, then you should do it before the 14th or up to the 14th. Otherwise, after that, Brokerage Plus is going to cost $1,100, okay? And again, if you have premium now, don't worry, you're grandfathered in. So, well, sort of an interesting day. My day was basically done on this one trade. Poor PCG, well, not poor PCG, but I mean the poor people suffering in California with the fires, and of course PCG is under, pardon the pun, under fire. You see what happened to it on Friday. This big and down through that 200-day, and basically a continuation today. It is having a bit of a bounce back, but I was able to take advantage of this in the pre-market. I looked at this and I thought, okay, I mean, this is not going away, this you know, the blame game, whatever you want to call it, for PCG. So I saw this move down, a little bit of consolidation, and I thought, you know what, I've got to take this. So I shorted it right here. I think that's about 35.04. I covered a little bit right here, almost well, actually it was $1.02 away. And there, you know, it popped up a little bit. Then look at this. This is just before the market opened. Remember, this is pre-market. The tan area is pre-market. And look what happened once the market opened. This is the opening 15-minute candle. I covered some more here, and then I covered some more way down here. And I had a little bit left, and I covered the balance up in this area. But I mean, you're talking, when did I get in here? At 35.04. And I covered almost, what's that? It's almost $9 away. I mean, it's so tragic what's happening in California. But anyway, this is a company that's getting beaten up because of it. And, you know, I mean, that's really it. I mean, I had one other trade. I had one Holly trade. I think that's a CIM. Didn't really do anything. This was an alert to a short. And even though the market was really down a lot, just going to find it so I can... There was the alert. There's the down arrow, 1892. I took the trade right about here, right at 1897. It was just kind of doing nothing, and I got out of the trade. Obviously I could have kept it. Would have been from 1891 down to 1872. Nothing fantastic though. It just didn't look dynamic enough, so I got out of this one for a 5-cent gain. The one that I did do pretty well on, but you understand the psychology of the way I was trading today is, I mean, I made, you know, obviously a lot on that PCG trade. So my interest really to trade anymore was kind of suspect. You know, I mean, I really didn't think, oh well, how am I going to possibly compete with that PCG trade? Anyway, saw EEF. EEF had earnings last week, I believe. Take a look at it on the daily chart. I believe it was 5 days ago, so it might have been this day right here. Or maybe here. It doesn't really matter, but the reaction, then it started to drop. And so I saw this one from my gap down alert. Bring back the 15-minute chart. So I saw this one right here. So I decided to take the trade right about here. I think it was 1451. Bit of a chase. Definitely a bit of a chase. But it just looked so weak when it took out that low there, so it was making a new low. Plus, remember, the market was doing this. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try to follow the market with this. So I ended up taking the short right here about 14.51. I covered some down here at 14.26. I covered more down here at 13.77, and then just over the whole number at 14.10. So I mean, on a percentage basis going from 14.51 down to 13.77, that was just turned out to be a really, really nice trade. And that's about it. I've kind of been sitting on my hands. Holly had one nice trade that I did not get. Actually, two. Durham was a nice one. There was an alert 1092, gets all the way down to 1020. I did not. I don't know if I saw it or didn't hear it in time, but that was a nice one. And the other one was COP. Wasn't too bad. 1202 on a long. Was a little bit reluctant to take anything long, to be honest, but can't dispute the results. 2002 gets all the way up to 2088. All right, want to get back into the room, so I'm going to shut this down. And, you know, maybe I should just do a little demo of what Brokerage Plus is all about. I know there seems to be a lot of confusion. So let me just show you what Brokerage Plus is so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so with Brokerage Plus, if you have our premium service, you have Brokerage Plus, whether you're using it or not. Now, to use Brokerage Plus right now, you need an interactive broker's account. But this is what would pop up. I'm not connected, I'm disconnected. But if you had no trades at all, you'd see this would be blank. But as you're making trades all day long, this would start to fill up, and you would see there's a great way in which you can manage all your trades. Now, people ask me, well, why don't I use it? One of the reasons is that I mean, I don't trade enough, to be honest. I mean, I'm usually never in more than 2 trades at a time, and I'm just not even though I'm moderating a trading room, I'm not a super active trader. I mean, there are some traders that are in 10, 15 stocks at the same time, and are trading 20, 30, 40 times a day. That's just not me. If I were, I'd be absolutely all over a program like Brokerage Plus so I can manage everything. So how would you start trading? Well, you can notice here, if I right click and it says trade, I click on I just highlight the trade. These are all defaults. This is what excuse me, these are just parameters that have been set up for you. You can change them, of course. Buy using 5,000 at the market. You can say 3,000 at the market, or 3,000 at the last price, or you short, or you basically can set up all your own parameters. So when you get an alert, this would pop up, and then you could say, okay, on this one I want to do this. Buy using 100 shares at market. You click on that, and it would and it would show up in your interactive Brokerage Plus account. So I mean, it's really as simple as that, and then it can manage it for you all day long with the stops, etc., etc. So again, this is part of your premium service. If you have our premium service right now, you don't have to worry. You don't have to do anything. As long as you maintain our premium service, this will be available for you all the time, even if you're not using it right now. Again, the only way you can use it now is you must have an interactive broker's account. And of course, we are trying. We should be adding more brokerage platforms. I don't know when, and I don't know which ones are going to be. But down the road, we will have more brokerage platforms. And ultimately, too, I mean, a lot of people are interested in auto trading Holly. So you ultimately will be able to auto trade Holly. You can auto trade already with an alert window, so that right now, I mean, you've got to be awfully confident in your strategy, but every time you set it up so that every time a symbol showed up here, it would auto trade it. You wouldn't have to do a thing, as opposed to having to do this little intermediate step. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you on the Brokerage Plus. It's part of your service, but on November 15th, it will not be part of our premium service, and it'll be an $1,100 one-time fee add-on. So if you're at all interested, and if you don't have our premium package now, you may want to consider getting it before November 15th. So I'm just going to shut this down, bring this over back to my main window, and this one the same thing. Okay, so just want to again bring back the capture program. Okay, so if you have any questions for me, this is the email address you can use. This is a link for our free room, 100% free. Again, you don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas. So I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.